Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we'll be talking about EVE echoes and about the beginner mistakes that you can make or you don't want to make, so it will be basically tips for the new players that just starting out in the EVE echoes. So I've got the game yesterday, it is pretty cool, I like it a lot, it feels like EVE Online a lot. But for the new players who never played anything like that, it will be quite overwhelming. So the first mistake you don't want to do is skip the tutorial. Tutorial is really important, it shows you all the basic user interface things. There are a lot of things that you want to know how they work. So if you skipped it, there is one way, easy way to go for it. If you don't know, click on that golden thingy over there, then click on the basic, and then click over here so you can re-accept and redo all the tutorials. They're all here, all of them are available, and you can go over them again. That will help to get the basics. The second mistake most people do is trying to go for the biggest ship possible, go into the higher tier ship as soon as possible, and sometimes it's worth it. I did it and it wasn't worth it for me, so it won't be worth for you most likely as well. The thing is, most of the missions you'll be doing at the very early stages of the game for the first few days won't be as hard, and you won't need a mining ship, you won't need the ship that is big and have big guns, so you can use your basic frigate that you got at the very beginning for free, and it will do its job quite nicely. Moreover, in the next tip I'll show you how to get the better ships for free, which I didn't did. I bought it. It was bad and I regret it. The third mistake people do is not docking before going offline. So if you go offline, so we're in the outer space, most likely nothing bad will happen, but there is still a chance that you will get ganked while you're still online and your ship will be destroyed. It's a minor chance, but it's a good habit of sending your ship to the closest station and docking over there anywhere, like any station, any base. You dock in, you give the order and you can leave. I did that and my ship actually flew 11 sectors to get to my home base, and I was actually happy about it because I didn't have to fly it when I logged in later. So yeah, it's a good habit that will help you in the long run anyway. Fourth tip, which is really important, some people just ignore the advanced tutorial. Because it's tutorial, I'm too smart, I don't need that. That's wrong. That thing gives you a lot of free stuff. So you can get insurance voucher, you can get free industrial tier 4 ship for mining and transportation, you can get free chip for skills, you can get a lot of stuff, you can get tier 4 destroyer after all, so, and there are more and more rewards available later, and you want to do all of those. So don't ignore them, do them, it's pretty simple, you gotta do all the necessary missions, there are 2 right now, and one of the optional missions, any of those will do. Like completing an encounter would be the easiest one in my opinion, so I'd go for that, but you can go for wherever you want. And now we move on to mistake number 5, which is leveling the skills that you don't need. Some tutorials, I think the first one requires you to train a skill, and this one requires to train 5 skills of level 4, but I think some of the first ones require you just to train some skills. So if you train way too many, you will have to train more in order to get the rewards from the advanced quest. I'm not sure about that, but the main thing about that amount of SP you get and how fast you train your skills is limited. So if you want to train everything, it will take years, literally years. So you want to focus on some specific stuff that you want to go for. So I decided I'll go for torpedo destroyers, for example, right now, and this will be my main build for a while. So I want to level up destroyers, I want to stop leveling frigates, I don't want to level them to maximum, and I want to work on the torpedoes and totally ignore the railguns if they will be available somewhere down the line. So yeah, you gotta decide what do you want to do, which weapons do you want to use, which ships you want to fly. If you want to do trading, you can click here and select industry or business presets, those will give you recommended skills. If you want to pick the skills yourself, you can click right here on the right from your level, and you will see all the skills that are available to you. So you can go to the weapon technology and go for lasers, for example, even if those weren't available for you from the very beginning. So you can make your own build over here and level whatever you feel is necessary. Don't forget that leveling skills in this game takes time, you can't really speed it up other way than using the free SP, which are being collected over time anyway, so there is no way to speed it up other than going for Omega Clone, which is like pay to win option, but it's not helping that much anyway, so you're limited in what you can get in the given amount of time, so pick wisely. And the next mistake is not usually using those free SP, not expediting your skills, because that will allow you to be more efficient earlier. You can expedite your skills that are in the queue by pressing expedite all, and you will spend the skill points on that, and then you can queue up the skills that you want and level them after that. So there are a lot of options. So yeah, we'll talk about builds in the different guide. It's a vast topic. I still don't know a lot about that, but I'm pretty sure that you want to pick the skills that are benefiting your specific build. Automatic requirements are pretty good for starters, so go with them. After that, up to you. Another mistake is not claiming the rewards when you are in your home base. So, first of all, you gotta set up your home base. So I recommend setting one of those trade hubs which are really active, so you can trade there and you will see a lot of people there. And they should be in the save system for starting players. If you are in the corporation, you are far away in the nullsec, of course, it's a different story. You're not supposed to be here then. But yeah, for the newer players, I recommend something like this. One of the starter locations, you will see that those areas have a lot of people in them, and this is a perfect place to set up your base, and you will resurrect there if you will die. Moreover, you can hoard all the supplies in this base, just unload stuff from your ship in the item hangar, and you will have everything available for you to outfit the new ships as well. So yeah, don't forget to go to the supplies every day to claim the daily rewards. Don't forget to go to your advanced tutorial. You will see if you have unclaimed rewards by, looking at this link mission. I think it's link. So you can claim them after that. That's what I'm doing right now, because I haven't claimed that. And as I said, you can get, first of all, this fantastic industrial ship that will help you along the way. There we go. Then you will get tier 4 military ship destroyer. It's trainer. It's not as good as the original Corex, but it's free. And that ship costs about 2 million ISK. So claim that one as well. Let's go for Corex trainer, because why the hell not? There we go. So after 24 hours of casual playing, I've got the basic frigate that we got after the tutorial. I've got the trainer destroyer. It's not as good, but it's still pretty decent. And I've got the industrial trainer ship as well, which is not as good again as the full version, but it's free. And you can use it for your own good and assemble it and just, have it in your docked ship option and equip it with whatever you want. So the fact that I bought Cormorant for 130k was totally useless, because in 1 hour I got Corex after that. So, it's up to you. You can buy it if you want to, but I'd recommend to get in the free one and then decide what you want to do. We'll talk about stats and ships later on as well, because each of those is a vast topic. I won't cover it now. It's for the very early stages of the game. You don't need to know that. You just want to know that you can get stuff for free. Another mistake is not joining the corporation, because the basic NPC corporation tax is 10%. For the player corporation it can vary, but I joined the one that have 4% right now, and it means that I'm getting 6% extra money from every activity for myself, not sending it for the tax. Moreover, it's actual people, it's nice to talk to them, so it's nice to be in the corporation, and it's pretty nice to know that your tax that you are sending is going towards the common goal instead of, being evaporated by the NPCs. Speaking about money, if you want to buy some equipment for your ship, or buy the ship, or buy something, you wanna find the right price. So here's a Cormorant that I've bought. It's costing 172k everywhere because it's stock cost. But if you're looking for weapons, for example, some of those can be more expensive and some of those can be less expensive. So for example, this missile launcher, which is supposed to cost 5k at the station, is costing like 300 ISK. It's free because a lot of players have it. And the next tier is extremely expensive, 150, 200, because players sell them. So it's economy, and you gotta decide which you wanna go for. It's either will be real expensive and powerful, but I'd advise going for something in between, something that's budget enough, and you won't be afraid to lose that, because, well, you have chance to die, and you don't want to spend everything over there. You want to have some safekeeping to equip the new ship, right? Moreover, make sure to buy the right stuff for your ship. I made this mistake. I bought the drones for my frigate, for my destroyer, because I thought it can fit in the medium slot. Yes, it can, but you need the drone slot for that. And we have this slot, the, warfare slot. So that slot can fit only Nosferatus, transmitters, and everything that have this, this symbol over there. So you can't fit drones in that slot, so make sure that you buy stuff that's fitting your ship. Here are the slots that are available for you, so you can see what you can get. And considering the small, medium and large weaponry, frigates and destroyers have small slots, that's for sure. Probably cruisers and, what are those? The bigger ships. Battle cruisers have the medium slots, and then we have the battleship for the big slots. I'm not sure about that, that's speculation, but I'm pretty sure that the small slots fit in the frigates and the destroyers. So yeah, make sure that you don't buy the wrong stuff, because it can be quite a problem to sell that, and yeah, you don't want to be in that situation. If you're wondering how to make money, the easiest way for the beginners is to do the encounters. You go over here, you select the filter, you turn off everything, leave the combat on, any sectors, by distance, and pick the missions that you like. Most of the missions can be done by the most people, so don't worry about that. There is a basic tier which is kinda easy, so as long as you're here, you should be able to beat most of them. If you'll have wishes, you can teleport away, so yeah. And pick the ones that are close to you, like 2 or 3 jumps. You'll have this tutorial be done anyway, and that will kinda show you the basics. And I wanna show you one thing. So let's go for that mission. While we're flying, I wanna tell you about something in the settings that you want to activate. Settings, there is a graphics and everything that you want to adjust as well, but we are taking a look at battle settings. I adjusted automatic on everything in order to be actually auto-attacking the enemies. Auto-attack doesn't work so much. I tried it. I think it's a bug right now, because it's supposed to be working like that. When you're attacked by the enemy, it should shoot back. But in reality, it doesn't happen. I'm just being attacked, so be careful not to fall asleep. When it will be fixed, it should work properly. So when you have all of those to on, that should allow you to be safe, basically. So if you'll fall asleep during the missions or something, you won't be decimated. I have the guys in the corporation who already lost their ship because of that. They accidentally fell asleep and lost their ship. You don't want to do it, right? So that should help. Another important thing, that autopilot is live. While it's flying, you can do anything. You can go around the market, take a look at the settings, plan your skills, do anything. And it's really cool because you're not wasting your time clicking fly there, fly there. So it's really, really nice. So yeah, you can check market, you can plan your skills, you can figure out what you wanna do. So it's pretty cool. While your autopilot is flying, you can do a lot of stuff, multitask away. So with the settings that we've set, as long as enemies are being attacked, it will work. But if our turrets will stop attacking, then they won't start attacking again unless you manually turn them on. That's a bad thing right now. Be careful about that, because you might lose like that. Other than that, it should be done automatically, but yeah. By the way, if you don't know what the range of a weapon is, you can click and hold and you will see the missile range or optimal range for other weapons. And that's the range that you want to stay at the enemy, because be careful about low range weapons. I tried that with different guns, and actually, if you won't be able to keep up with the enemy, they will just kite you around and destroy you. So careful about that. That's why missiles are... Well, actually, that's why I went for the missiles, because they have the highest range. Another mistakes other people don't do is they don't pick up the loot. You just gotta go here and check the loot after every encounter, get close to it, activate the afterburner and pick it up, because sometimes you can get something really cool out there that's worth like thousands of ISK and maybe it's useful for you. So yeah, just do that. It's not taking that long, but it's giving you a huge benefits along the way. Yeah, we got nothing good this time. But look at all this loot that we've got over here. I've got tier 3 things from the enemies few times, so yeah, you can get pretty cool stuff over there. So don't forget to take a look. Specifically, if you're facing powerful enemies and you are in a hard fight, you'll figure it out yourself when it's hard. And a small tip how you can get to your home base without actually looking at it at the map. That's the only way I found. Probably there is an easier way. You go to your inventory, you go to your personal assets, and here you will see all the stations that have your loot in them, and you pick the one that have the most loot, and you remember it by the name after that. And then you press here, set as destination, and it's being in the autopilot. You click there and you're already flying home. Sometimes while you're warping, it might give you the mistake like warp gravitation anomaly or something like that, or the gateways can be in the queue or something like that. There will be a message that you can't go right now, try later. That only means that you gotta keep trying, because it's because of the high server load, because of a lot of people are in the system, or the system is overpopulated. So basically each sector can hold only 1,000 people, and if that system have 1,000 people, you won't be able to get in at this time. And there you go. Officials have closed the gate. That happened because GT is full, so you're trying it's going this message, it's giving you this message again, so you gotta keep trying, you gotta keep clicking before you will actually be teleported. That's it. Like, look at this line. That's all the people that are trying to get into the JITA system. So yeah, you just gotta keep clicking, and there you go, you passed the gateway. Same with the warps to the specific points, it can have the same mistakes, so just be persistent. So guys, I think that will be about it. We got 15 tips for the beginner players already, and I hope those were useful for you. If you have any additional tips or I missed something I could, let me know in the comments. That will be really useful for me and for other people. While you're going there, don't forget to leave a like to this video, share it with your friends and guildmates, and don't forget to click the bell button, otherwise you might miss something that's really important. You can also check the playlist in the description and in the pinned comment for more guides on EVE Echoes, and I think I'll get some guides of this game on the website as well, so the link will be over there as well. We also have the links for the Twitch and Discord over there. You might want to join both of those are really cool, and there are links for the social media as well, so I'll be glad to see you there as well. That's about it for now, guys. Thank you for watching, Soviet out, до свидания.